Next comic, Christopher Anthony.
Yeah!
Locals? Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. So we all know New Orleans actually only has 3 seasons. Too cold to go anywhere. Too hot to do anything. And Mardi Gras, baby, yeah. Okay, welcome to Mardi Gras. All right. I remember when I first visited New Orleans before I decided to move here. I was not even like 2 blocks into the French Quarter. This guy comes up, compliments my shoes. Like a psychic, tells me where I got them. And then they make me feel like a local, steals them right off my feet. It was incredible. I was just like, wow, I only packed 1 pair, but I'll figure this out. Let's do this. It's weird because like when you think about the people who run Mardi Gras, they pay a bunch of money for something that really everyone else is going to enjoy, right? And by the end of it, they're not going to look nearly as good as when they first started. They're drunk, their friends are drunk. It's basically like a wedding, except it happens every year. Kind of like a wedding. Anyway, all right. Very funny. Thank you. I don't know if you guys know this, but like so far they kept saying that like all the Mardi Gras parades have been like totally safe, super great, tons of cops. I mean, 7 banks have been robbed, but I mean the parades have been really good. I swear I'm funny. All right, when I first came to New Orleans, it was November. Moving into February, right? Then I'm at work. My friends are like, hey, there's some king cakes in the kitchen. You should have yourself some. There were 2 king cakes, because you know there's different flavors. I come back to my desk. My coworker leans in, and he's like, hey, which one did you get? Did you get the one with the baby in it? And I was just like, you guys have really fucked up ingredients. Like, are you serious? Like, there's no disclaimer. No one tells you about this stuff. I made a mistake last Mardi Gras. We all make mistakes. Like, sometimes we post up in the wrong spot, right? And the person like goes by and they're super cheap about it. Sometimes we knock off the wrong toddler trying to reach for a throw. I mean, these things happen. Last Mardi Gras, I made a big mistake. You guys ready? This is the funniest, meanest joke of the night. I made a mistake last Mardi Gras because I gave my friend a king cake, but it was 2 weeks after she had a miscarriage. I know. I don't think that was the mistake. I think the mistake was handing her the king cake and saying, don't worry, there's no baby in this either. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't do that. That's very inconsiderate. What am I, God? I mean, come on. Relax, Bridget, relax. Now, coming out here, people don't really tell you, like, the rules of the road about New Orleans. So one of my friends early on invited me to a crawfish boil. I'm like, all right, first of all, crawfish, not a fucking fish, okay? In this politically correct world, crawfish has decided not to identify as a fish. It told me, thank you. Second thing is, they're like, hey, we're gonna cook we're gonna boil probably 80 pounds of crawfish. And I was like, man, I gotta tell you, I'm not that hungry. That sounds like a lot of crawfish. All right, cool. The idea was that he was offering me 80 pounds. Latoya Cantrell, she's the mayor here. Yeah, you guys?
Yeah.
Sweet. Apparently she can't get ahead these days. She's just giving it. Anyway, something with a cop or something. Like something going on with a cop. I think that's actually just miscommunication. One of her friends was like, fuck the police. And she was like, all right, cool, right? What else am I going to do with $80,000 in expensive clothing? Got to wear it nice for somebody. You know what I mean? That's a funny joke. Thank you. Anybody here like not like the cops? Round of applause. Anybody here not like cops? Awesome. What's your address? In case I'm ever like on downtimes, I'll just like rob your house and check and see if you're a hypocrite or not. Anyway, I thought that was a funny joke. As a minority, not Honduran, thank you, there's other Spanish people. As a minority, I do think racial profiling is wrong because not all minorities with expensive cars sell drugs, okay? Some of us stole the car, you know what I mean? Like, selling drugs has become very competitive in New Orleans. It's like everybody's got like a small business license, you know? It's ridiculous, drives the market up, so crazy. I do want to tell you guys, you should never complain when you see 6 cops pulling over 1 car. That's a ridiculous thing to get mad about because that is 5 cops that are not fucking with you. Run along, gazelle. Run along. Let the hyenas feed and run along. New Orleans, you might think that they don't care about the roads, but that's actually just really the city doing what they can to like catch car thieves. That's why all the cops have SUVs. You know, they're like, sure, he sold a 2004 Toyota Corolla, but he's only making like 5 blocks. He's doing a whopping 35 miles an hour. Not gonna last long. We'll catch him. Don't worry. Just wait it out. Just wait it out. They changed all the street names because a bunch of them were racist, apparently. I don't know if they changed the signs. They just put signs up because like for the last 20 years, like a bunch of streets had no signs at all. They're just like, you have GPS, right? You'll figure it out. We'll give you directions by cemeteries. 3 on your right, 1 on the left, stop. Think about all those dead people you just passed. Keep going. All right. So I actually wrote to the mayor. I know she's busy these days, but I did write to her, and I let her know about all the racist potholes. Need to get rid of them immediately. And I know that they're racist, because whenever cars break down as a result of them, it's never white cars. It's never white cars.
Damn.
Thank you. It's a funny joke. You guys have been great. Thank you.
Give it up for Christopher Anthony one more time, everybody. That was